I'm Chris Betts. I do an assortment of voices of aliens. There's a bunch of dicks in this. I see 4 dicks right now.
That's people say that they're dicks.
I'm doing a dick count for the whole episode.
Alright. Is it going to be like a counter? Okay, but you got to count.
I think I've counted like 15 dicks.
Okay, you're at 15 dicks.
This.
My name's Jason Lee Waite, and I directed, wrote, and I voiced Sam.
Who did this voice?
That is Emma Michelle. She's fantastic. She was the voice of the space station in the last one.
Oh, okay, wicked.
Yeah. She's got just like a great, wise old lady voice. Fuckable old lady voice. A lot of people in the comments like, man, I want to fuck that kitchen.
Because it sounds like almost like a nicer Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith?
Like sort of a Maggie Smith, like a Dame Maggie Smith Sister Act.
Oh, sure.
I don't know why Sister Act is the first movie that comes to mind. Maggie Smith should probably be really upset about that. But it sounds like if Maggie Smith was like a girl next door.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
I really like it. That Nebula's beautiful.
Oh man, it's so good. This laugh, wait. Okay, that's the laugh I'm ripping off Peter Serafinowicz's kitchen gun sketch.
Oh, I don't know.
Never seen him?
No.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's just like he's got like a gun and it cleans stuff. He's just like it's like a really hammy like advert and this woman's like, oh, this kitchen's so hard to clean. He goes, well, say goodbye to daily stains and dirty surfaces. The new kitchen. He pulls out this Glock and she's like, ah. And he's just like, anyway. That's worth a watch.
I love that line. There's like such like panic joy about it.
Yeah.
It's like so the first time a child sets a fire and you go, oh, the power.
Yeah.
Fun things Ghostworth never let me do.
List deleted.
What?
This is the voice of Patrick, who was the composer on the last episode.
Oh, okay.
Fun bit of trivia for you.
Very nice.
This was originally going to be a wide shot that we would pan across, but I loved it so much in Letterboxd I just left it in.
It suddenly, because of Letterboxd, it suddenly feels like a Kubrick thing. I don't know why.
I think I've got so much of a hard-on for film noir that I just ruined this shot. Like, yeah, great, that works.
And it does, it's like darker than the rest of the show. There's just something sort of morose about it. I really like it.
I mean, if anyone needs to be in shade, it's Ghostworth here. Thematically.
Yeah, you'd think.
Just laying into whoever directed this piece of trash.
Maybe it's just Sam's inner darkness projecting. I'm going to do some shit to this ship.
Ship, I think I'm going to need something to draw on.
So when you did this, was it just you alone in the apartment, or did you have someone else
just
working
me.
the boards?
Yeah, so it was me just yelling in the dark.
That's great.
I mean, you've been in that booth.
I have been in that booth.
It's just a hot sweat. I had my shirt. I was okay. So for some
just
of the
topless,
recording,
sweaty Jason.
Yeah. I had a pair of tights tied over my eyes because I thought, okay, I'm going to be in darkness. Maybe I'll be in full darkness and just like act, imagine the scene.
Oh wow!
Because you do deliver things a lot better when you're actually acting and not just like, here's the line.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you have to like place yourself in a scene. I'm not like at the point yet where I can just do it.
Yeah. Because it took me a while, because this was my first ever voice thing, and so it took me a while to feel comfortable with having you in the room while I said anything.
Oh sure. Yeah, you have to have a good rapport with the person that you're recording with. You have to be able to you have to want to make them laugh. I think that's quite important.
I really like 2 things about this part, where one is that Ghostworth's only knowledge of what's going on outside of him is whatever seeps under the door. I think that's a really nice thing. And then that he had to make the decal and then put it on his ship. Where did he make that gigantic decal?
So I was on tour with a band called 3 Doors Down when I was about 23.
You went on tour with 3 Doors Down?
No, that's another story. So I was in Austria on a tour bus, and I had 2 days just sitting in this tour bus lounge. I was like, I'll just make a script, and I loved writing this scene.
Yeah.
I loved it so hard. I had like it was constant coffee. Originally, it was written to Sweet Georgia Brown.
That's another dick, but that's a literal dick, to be fair.
There it is.
Sorry. Sweet Georgia Brown?
Yeah, Sweet Georgia Brown by Brother Bones. So it's like
My address book.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the Harlem Globetrotters. Yeah.
Harlem Globetrotters theme, as you may better know it as. And there was no way on earth I was going to get hold of that song. You know. And to be honest, I'm much happier with the Cats in Paris song that we used.
Huh? Hot dogs.
What the f*** is a hot dog?
This one does.
Who does that voice?
That is Trisha Pierce, who is fantastic.
Yeah.
She's been voicing it since the first episode.
That's great.
She brings loads of humour to lines where I didn't know there was humour.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, really, really good.
That's really cool.
It's very seldom you work with people who add to what you've already made rather than just doing it as you've made it. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
In the subtitles for this part on the YouTube video, it says deep throating sounds,
Oh.
just for the hard of hearing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, they'd have
I mean,
no
that was a
reference
pretty
point.
calm deep throat. More of a gobble.
What are you saying about my sex life, Chris?
I'm saying
that was unwelcome.
I don't even a welcoming throat. I don't know.
You and I could.
So this was meant to be quite suggestive. I don't think it was meant to be in the boards, but certainly the way it was plotted when I panned down it. So it's like he's like, so I'm definitely here to have sex with you, and she's like leaning down towards his crotch like that. And it's like, what's going on?
Analyzing them.
Analyzing.
Shit.
Objects analyzed. These
And is
are
that-
preventing pregnancy.
This is the ship, same, yeah. So that's Emma again.
Okay, yeah. So that was the old woman at the beginning of the show as well.
Yeah,
That's great, man.
yeah,
Remember that time we saw each other
yeah. She found a new job pretty quick from walkabout, dream.
Yeah.
What's the thing? The it's not like dream journey. What's the Native American thing where you go for a walk and you have a spirit?
Oh, spirit animal trip.
Thanks.
European vacation. National Lampoon's spirit animal.
2.
Yeah.
Spirit harder. Yeah, cool.
I need you to leave, okay?
Yeah, I think she does a great job. I really like it.
So, where would you even buy these? You don't even know any.
Yeah, she did this one really good run of takes, but all the levels were off on her stuff at home, so I basically just sent it all back again. Plus, I'm really persnickety when it comes to light delivery, so I just had a load of retakes anyway. But fair enough. Poor thing, really put her through the ringer on this one.
She did a great job. That's excellent. And did you do voice work before this, or?
No, it's my first acting for anything.
That's great, man. You did a really good job.
Oh, well.
One gender takes their sexual organ, which is actually also the
And this is the most disgusting description of sex I've ever heard.
Originally, he just says that's disgusting.
Sticky, gross, war crime nightmare.
Gabby
I
James
love that
that line.
line. It's a great line.
Maybe that's how they do things where.
But that really is filthy.
Yeah, I read somewhere it was just like, yeah, it's so like we're designed so bizarrely. Like our waste disposal organ is the same as our reproductive organ that you stick into somebody else. And it's just like that. Like how high?
It's just sewer pipes jamming sewer pipes.
Yeah.
Gross.
Like bumping beyond ugly, it's bumping something else.
Not as gross as the duck with its cloaca.
Oh, with its spiral.
Oh, it's got a one multi-purpose hole.
Oh,
Does everything.
yeah, the color of the cloaca.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I'm really glad that we don't have cloacas.
Well, depends on who you talk to. I've met some girls who had cloaca.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. They can talk with them. Crazy. Oh no, ducks don't talk with their asses.
No, that's true, yeah.
Learning all kinds of things. So originally that tree in the background there is green and full of fruit because I hadn't put a note on the storyboard that says, oh, but yeah, by the way, in the script it's like it's gonna be like he's gonna it's brown and dead and it's kind of like a prop for later on.
Yeah.
So it was all just done like really lush. So we had to get an edit in. I had to send it off to somebody to edit it afterwards. And you actually see when the wave of energy cleans the ship, you see it briefly turn back to its old self, just for a split second.
Nice.
Maybe we can roll something into the script much later on, where it's just like, oh, the cleaning thing brings things back to life.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't necessarily clean things; it just restores
Restores
things
them.
to their
The natural luster.
yeah.
It's like what all shampoo commercials promise.
But if that were true, that little thing there wouldn't be cleaned away like a crisp packet.
They just never had luster. It was always a filthy beast.
It's just a dead lump. This is very with Nail and I. I'm ripping off wholesale, really.
Datch is such a great word.
It's a very impactful swear word, actually.
Yeah,
very multi-purpose as well.
Yeah, and it's great. It's like positive, negative, does everything
Smurf.
it needed to do.
Oh, well, look.
Oh yeah, a little bit more. Yeah.
But yeah, it is awesome.
That's a great line as well. I'm fucking juxtaposed. Love that. Who does Ghostworth?
That's Kevin R. McNally, who is he plays Mr. Gibbs in the Pirates of the Caribbean films.
Oh no way.
Yeah.
Nice.
8.1 trillion astronomical units. Wait, what? Small star. Sort of. Blue.
That joke, I think I mistimed it because it falls flat a little bit. Maybe it's just too much of a... Because like,
It looks like the ship's been doing too much blow.
Yeah, I think you can get away with comedic pauses that are kind of long and unwelcome in shows where everything's really rapid, like Archer or something. But
Yeah, because then it feels weighty.
yeah.
Get down from there.
They're using me as an anchor point to pull the ship.
Use real words, please.
I am using
I would have liked maybe to have asked for a version of all the art where nothing is censored. Because then if we have like an uncensored version of the video and the DVD, where you hear the words fuck and stuff, you'd actually see penises also.
Here come a ton of penises.
There's no penises.
There are two that are literally just penises.
They're not penises.
These ones look like, one of them look like it's got like Jennifer Aniston hair.
Oh yeah, like kind of like Gabriella.
Yeah. But I think if you watch the animator version of the commentary, you'll see that they're walking sleeping bags, which I see. That or the pancake thing. I understand both of those. But in a couple scenes, there's just two. They're just literally just penises.
Oh yeah. There's no like softening up and like, oh, maybe they could. No, they're dicks.
What an amazing attachment for the ship to have.
In the script it says, yeah, it's just like he's woken up by water poured from a sci-fi bucket, space bucket.
Yeah, space bucket.
It's even written awkwardly and stiltedly like that. Like, that's really unrealistic.
Yeah.
But
You find them situated on either side of my head. Hello, handgun! I found your second mistake.
he points the gun just over their heads and threatening. It's the angle of it. It does make it much easier to draw if it's not like, you know. Yeah, like the angle of it.
What's this?
What's that bit where he's like, "You'll have to break my wings. You'll find them situated on either side of my head." But that joke also falls flat a bit. I was just like, I thought it was quite clever. It's just the way it was, you know.
Wings.
Always watching things afterwards. It's just like, oh, why didn't that work? That should have worked.
Yeah.
But then what you like is never what everyone else likes. You know?
Yeah.
You must find that in stand-up. You
Yeah.
know, it's just like, I love that joke. And everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, my two favorite jokes of all time have never gotten a laugh.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's just two in your head or something. Like it can be so many tiny things, but that's funny. Now that one looks like an emo.
We're all emos here, Ghostworth. And the footsteps get louder as he gets closer.
This is great. Really made him look like an animal.
Is he always this confrontational?
You know, originally, a little bit later on, where we do the zoom in suddenly on his face, it's like, no. Originally, he just gets up on fours, he's like...
See, on the left, that's a dick. Those are balls.
I don't know what... I mean, I'm not asking to see a penis.
Right now, come on. Come on.
I mean, you need to see a doctor.
My girlfriend and I were watching this and we just laugh every time. There's so many.
Just do a shot every time. Just like wasted.
It's like what really like paranoid parents see when they watch Disney movies.
Yeah, I know there's gonna be one frame and little Timmy's gonna be.
I mean, to be fair, the cover of The Little Mermaid is a bunch of penises. Yeah, all the towers are like, yeah, they're dicks. Balls.
Intergalactic knowledge, and every person you see is a pig.
Oh, that was Puppy Cat. Yeah, top right.
This is okay. So these are two people who bought their faces to appear in the show.
That's what it was.
And it was just like, your face will appear on an alien in Sam Sweetbox. It's like, oh, hot damn! We're gonna invest. I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna show it to my grandparents and my grandchildren. Yep, you're an amorphous blob, and there's a cut scene where you're described as a sex aid.
And what's this?
The Consecrate.
A machine?
It designed the ship. It navigates
So this-
and operates as a causality machine.
Are they happy in the pods?
They're kind of. I mean, they're in the process of having their personalities just copied across. So yeah, they're not even awake really.
Okay. Also, it's copied. It's not sapped out of them.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the reason Ghostworth gets angry later on. He's just like, oh, holy shit. You know, like, I've got a history of, like, dealing with people who've had all their memories erased. Like, this makes me angry. But it turns out he just made a mixed copy. And it's explained a little bit later on during the Consecrate dream sequence. He's just like, I make copies of them and upload them into myself. Nice. It's like, oh, yeah, got nothing to worry about. But you can't. I'm not going to do it. I don't want your brain in my... You filthy bastard.
That's a dick. Come on.
No, that's 2 dicks.
That I did the green guy, and you told me to do... What's the name of the guy from Princess Bride?
Oh, god damn. What is his name?
Inconceivable!
Yeah. The guy who's collecting all the Rothkos in the new series of BoJack Horseman. He has a brief cameo.
That's right.
He's got a wall of Rothkos. It's just like, damn you, making me collect all these Rothkos. You know, it's like paying a glam rocker in Coke in the 80s. It's like, damn it, you got me by the balls.
You. All of you. But that's...
Yeah, not test screening, this one didn't make much sense at all. I did my best to patch up the logic there, but I think everything still...
Yeah, I know everyone commented on the scene, but it's so good. The sounds are so good. What's his name? Popeye
Vogelstein.
Popeye Vogelstein.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
And so does he... He's just a professional voice actor?
Well, I think he does graphic design and maybe some photography, I think, as well. I don't know how he has trouble finding work that he would have to do another job because he sounds just like Megatron.
Yeah. And what's his speaking voice? Because we're about to hear him as like a singularity.
Yeah, I don't know.
You never spoke to him?
I just emailed. He was recommended by Trisha, the voice of Vela.
Okay.
So I was actually looking for like a British voice and a kind of like drunk Shakespearean actor kind of thing, you know?
Okay.
And I'm like
a quieter Brian Blessed?
A bit. Yeah.
A complicated sound.
Because that's a great voice.
Yeah. I just picture him like picking up the phone and just being like, yes, I'll be at the front gate in 5 minutes, thank you. Did you remember the prawn crackers?
No. Then get out!
Damn you, sir! I don't know why he's like a British Richard Nixon.
Complex form ever since.
So what was the symbol at the bottom of the question mark there?
It was just another one of the ships. It was just like, oh, this question mark needs something that's not moving. It's like,
I and my crew hope to discover.
That's a really good alien.
Thank you. I didn't draw it, but thanks. It's one of Toby's.
To hell.
You could.
I think I want that.
Then I'm afraid you failed.
So when you built because your voice, your sound box, what do you call it? Recording studio?
It's my professional studio.
Yeah, your professional studio.
It's a series of bits of wood.
Did you look up how to do that, or did you just make it?
Just made it.
Because there's a video of it elsewhere where you can like see what it actually is with like the leaned mattress and all the.
Oh yeah.
Just for the people that are listening, but.
Oh yeah, the production video.
Yeah. So you just made it up.
Well, I mean, I looked up that rock wool was a good insulator for sound, so I went and bought a load of rock wool, had it delivered.
Okay.
Put it together. By the way, it's just pure. What's the name of the fibers that get into your skin?
Asbestos?
Not the other one. Carbon fiber or something? Or
I don't know.
Fiberglass. It's just pure fiberglass. Your hands itch like a motherfucker.
Oh, fiberglass. Yeah. Dick. Come on, the one on the right.
They're recurring characters. You can't count them twice.
Oh, that's true. I did already count them in the hallway.
Why is this such a relief? It's the one.
Yeah, I was really impressed that you made that. I love stuff like that.
Broken mentally.
Penises.
No, I mean the recording booth. Yeah, I mean you didn't make the penises. That was either Toby or Sam.
It's the only thing I've ever built, apart from the Sam Sweet Milk Empire trademark. You see his penis? Ah, there it is.
We did it.
We did it, guys. You know, in one of the production videos, you see my balls clear as day.
Really?
Yeah, the end of one of the videos, I'm just sitting there and I'm just poking out the bottom of a pair of shorts, just hanging, pendulous and majestic.
Was that on purpose or just a beautiful mistake?
I think it was a beautiful mistake.
Good.
That will just remain on YouTube until somebody points it out and reports it.
Personality. As far as I can tell, he used an existing personality.
So how is he supposed to have gotten these blueprints?
They're in his brain. So Ghostworth was rebuilt on the ship. So they got access to them, and it says like encrypted. So Ghostworth had access to them himself.
Okay.
Escaping.
You carried me here.
I had to roll you here, actually, fatty. You were created with as much design sense as
I had
an
to
airlock with a keyhole.
crowdsource
What created you is an idiot.
the as much design sense as an airlock with a keyhole from Facebook because I couldn't think of something that worked as a site in sci-fi. Basically, I had a complete brick wall with it. So that's not my joke.
I'm kind of amazed at how many people do that, though. The number of, like, I can tell when a comic is really struggling with something, or anyone who's writing just Facebook status, please give me an example of this, because my brain's done.
I see.
Don't blame us. The door unlocked itself.
I'm so bad at this.
Oh, come on.
Well, at least it wasn't a dead loss.
But it was really fun to do. I really enjoyed it.
That is going on the fridge.
And it was nice, because I wasn't supposed to do this originally. Because I was doing Problem Officer.
Yeah,
I just had like some spare bits.
Yeah.
So he asked me to come in.
That's a show that's still in development hell. Not that this isn't in development hell.
Yeah.
This is more like Purgatory now, and then that's in development hell.
I love that he came up with the name Club Ball before he came up with the sport.
You know what would be great? I've got all these balls.
Real conundrum.
These white bouncing. Yeah, quite. I mean that. Yeah, How did it end originally? Because that was an addendum, the hologram thing, the whole like make him laugh thing.
Yeah, that's a really sweet ending.
Thank you. I wish we'd have used the word datch more often because it was a bought swear word, you know, like it ought to have had more airtime, especially in the second half.
But you can use it in future episodes.
Oh no, yeah, naturally.
To one of the heirs of the universe.
Can you call a sex?
I like it a lot. It's like what's the one that they squanch?
Squanchy.
It's just a really good like multi-purpose word.
Oh, like Smurf. Yeah,
Dash,
I
yeah.
squanch my children. Oh
Yeah.
Jesus! Put it away, lady.
I dash my children. That's better. Bam. Remix.